Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, I know I probably shouldn't be complaining about having some success in my life, but you guys know I've been dating a girl from Vietnam for almost a year now, if you could believe it. And I'm very, very saddened that my time as a single guy may be wrapping up. And I don't know why. I cannot get over that heartache kind of emotion. I've had a lot of good times with my relationship with myself, which has gone on for more than 15 years now. And among other things, I started out with, you guys remember, I was collecting coins. I started writing computer games, my art projects, the juggling of career matters. You guys saw even just a couple weeks ago. I had an upset at work that required some strategic negotiation, and I handled it well. It's upsetting that I have to go through that, but those are things I really kind of enjoy when I zoom out and look inward. They're not really enjoyable at the moment that they're happening. They're enjoyable as a past tense event. Even the jobs that I lost that I didn't negotiate, right. Um, and sadly, that may come to a close. And I realize there's a lot of parallels. You guys remember 6 years ago, I was dating a girl in Seattle when I had very similar kinds of emotions. It didn't pan out, but you guys may remember I coined a little bit of a name for that concept of having a single life ending. I called it my single life grand finale. And the inspiration for that was the Cassini grand finale. At the time of the Cassini mission had just ended, and it was very solemn for a lot of space enthusiasts. And I felt the same way about my time as a single guy coming to an end. I really did. I'm gonna really miss having space and time to myself, like doing this kind of stuff. I don't know. That is too much of a mystery for me. I think relationships and marriage are one of those things you just have to take a leap of faith. You cannot strategize though, right? I'm so used to strategizing my relationship with myself that I kind of want to apply those lessons to relationships with others, and that's where things usually go wrong, right? Maybe that's not the right approach, but kind of ironic because this time around we're just about to end the Juno space mission. Maybe I'll nickname whatever Juno mission ending name is. I'll name it after that because it's like a similar chapter in my life. There's something else that's similar. You see, I don't like to measure time the same way as a lot of people, and so instead of celebrating birthdays here on Earth, I have other metrics of time. When I was dating the girl in Seattle, I turned 1 billion seconds old, and I made a parody video of myself counting to 1 billion to celebrate. Well, a few months ago, I turned 100 half lives of polonium 210 old, and I celebrated that too. I celebrated it by collecting all the dust around our house and putting it into a glass jar, if I remember correctly. And so just so many parallels between last time and this time. Last time I also did a lot of traveling. This time as well, and hopefully the ending will play out a little bit differently. Uh, and leave a comment. Have you ever missed your single life after you got yourself into either a really serious relationship or even a marriage? Leave a comment. I just a sad feeling akin to breaking up. And also, I find life seems to rhyme over and over and over again. I mean, it never repeats, but it often rhymes, and each time I get a little bit better at it, which is why it's very important for me to keep myself healthy. The more iterations of these rhymes I can have over and over and over again, the more lessons I can accumulate from one time to the next to the next. Have you ever, here's another question I have for you. Have you ever felt like you learned your lesson in life, but it was learned a little bit too late? Didn't get a chance to apply that. Maybe you feel like something happened when you were in high school or in college. Oh, I learned my lesson. Yeah, except high school is over, right? And I'm glad that now that I'm older, I run into that a lot less, right? I don't have phases that close out of my life anymore like I did when I was in school, right? That is a positive, right? So, for example, during the pandemic, I learned a lot of life skills that I could use at the next pandemic, and I might see one again, right? I can't say the same thing about stuff that I learned in high school, right? Leave a comment if that's ever happened to you. All right. Hopefully, I'll either get married this time or I'll accumulate more ammunition to use for the next one, right? So, either way, I'm happy with that. This is the Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Shit Show. Bum 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 bum.